As a kid, I loved Police Academy.
Really?
Yes, and I got really excited when I found out a new one was coming out. Less so after the first 3 or 4, but that's for another time. This is the original Police Academy. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
Before anyone goes off in the comments, I'm not offended by Police Academy.
Good.
It's safe to say, however, that some of the jokes haven't aged particularly well.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
Right, I'll set the scene. The mayor of a make-believe city has decided that more police are needed, so now anyone can become a police officer, even fat people and women.
What?
Yes. So let's meet a few of the cadets in this intake. First, Mahoney. He's the main character and he's always in trouble. When his dad's friend tells him he has to go to police academy to avoid jail, he agrees, as long as he can bring his friend Jones, who he met 5 minutes earlier at the police station.
Oh, I see.
Jones is able to make weird noises and make them sound like they're coming from anywhere.
That's terrific.
Not really.
But more on that later. There's Karen Thompson, a rich girl who needs some excitement in her life. I bet you can't guess whose love interest she's gonna be.
Yep.
There's Tackleberry, an overzealous, trigger-happy security guard. Hightower, who's supposed to be a giant even though he's 6'6", and Hooks, the quiet one. They're the main ones, but there's also the fat one, the clumsy one, and the ladies' man. Their names were irrelevant, but they're all hilarious, apparently.
I'd like to form my own opinion.
The chief of police hates the mayor's new initiative and wants to weed all these freaks out. He has an ally in the form of the main baddie, Lieutenant Harris. The head of the police academy is Commandant Lassard, who's an idiot. When Mahoney arrives at the academy wearing a hilarious t-shirt, he's followed in by Jones, who's carrying a ghetto blaster on his shoulder, playing Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Mahoney immediately notices Cadet Thompson, so he goes up behind her pretending to be a senior officer.
Let's see the thighs.
Excuse me?
Come on, I haven't got all day. The thighs.
It's totally inappropriate.
Luckily, Lieutenant Harris comes over and tells him to get back in line. Mahoney wants out of here, but he can't quit or he'll be thrown in jail. So his plan is to get himself kicked out. Meet Cadets Blanks and Copeland. They're not very nice people. So Lieutenant Harris asks them if they'll help him get rid of the main characters.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Lieutenant Harris makes Blanks and Copeland student squad leaders, so the others have to do whatever they say. The first day of training is a run and sit-ups, and yeah, the fat guy's rubbish. All this exercise has tired everyone out, so later they're all sound asleep, except Jones, who's playing an imaginary video game and making these noises. Yeah, the joke's getting pretty tired already, and trust me, it only gets worse. The next day, there's an assault course, and this happens. Then Mahoney puts boot polish on Harris's megaphone, so he has to walk around like this. Later that night, we see the ladies' man is dressing up as a woman to get into the women's dormitory. And oh no, he's been seen by Lieutenant Callahan.
Uh-oh.
Lieutenant Callahan is the self-defense coach.
Who's next?
That's me!
I love it.
Mahoney's already decided against getting kicked out because he's in love with Cadet Thompson.
Isn't that a little soon?
No, it's not.
Back in the dorm, this is going on. Yes, this is shit. It's unclear how long they've been here, but this weekend the cadets are on leave. Lieutenant Harris is convinced that the cadets are going to have arranged a party, so gets Blanks and Copeland to find out where it is, go along, and then call him and let him know if anyone's misbehaving. So Blanks and Copeland ask the fat guy where the party is. He doesn't know, so they tell him to ask Mahoney.
Some people want to know.
It's at the Blue Oyster Bar. It's on Howell.
So Blanks and Copeland arrive at the Blue Oyster Bar. But hang on, this doesn't look right. And no, it's not. Mahoney has sent them to a gay bar, where gay men dressed in leathers love to tango and won't take no for an answer. Now, I grew up in the 80s and I don't recall this ever being a stereotype. If it was, I'm going to guess that this film started it. Anyway, the real party is on this beach, where Tackleberry plays the saxophone, Jones pretends to play guitar on a tennis racket, women get naked, and Mahoney and Thompson kiss.
I like to dress like a man.
Okay.
When they get back to the academy, Lieutenant Harris asks Blanks and Copeland why he didn't hear from them over the weekend.
Well, what went on?
Dancing, sir. Mostly dancing.
Assume what you will from that. It's gun training today and Tackleberry takes it way too seriously, yeah. That night back at the girls' dorm.
Holy shit.
Ma'am!
And then they bang. Blanks and Copeland are pretty angry at whatever happened at the Blue Oyster Bar over the weekend. So to get revenge, they hire a prostitute and leave her in the fat guy's room.
Well, that makes sense.
When he sees her there, he asks Mahoney for help, and Mahoney hides her under this podium. But oh no, Lassard's doing a presentation to some senior police officers, and she sucks him off.
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me.
Then we get a montage showing how all the cadets have improved. And that's good, because they'll be going out into the community today.
Can you get my kitty cat out of the tree? Oh, no!
Mahoney is in Lieutenant Harris's car, and there's a traffic jam. So Harris takes this guy's bike, and somehow this happens.
Someone call a veterinarian!
Yeah. That night, Hightower wakes Mahoney up and tells him that he can't drive. And it's the driving test tomorrow, and if he doesn't pass it, he'll be kicked out of the academy. Cue hilarious joke where Hightower is too tall to fit in the car, so he rips the seats out. After 15 minutes, Hightower's really good at driving, so he nails the test the next day. But oh no, when Hooks does her test, she accidentally runs over Copeland's foot.
You dumb fat!
Uh-oh, Hightower doesn't like that.
Oh, shit.
Hightower, you take it easy now. If you don't stop, you are out of here!
So Hightower is out, but the one they really want out is Mahoney. So Blanks and Copeland instigate a fight in the cafeteria, and it all kicks off.
Who threw the first punch?
Mahoney takes the blame, and that's exactly what Lieutenant Harris wanted. Mahoney is out of the academy.
Too bad, so sad, bye-bye.
But before Mahoney can pack his things up, the clumsy guy has managed to start a full-blown riot in the city by throwing an apple out of his car window. Everyone's fighting and looting, so all the cadets are told to get their riot gear on, and Mahoney sneaks onto the bus. Lassard has accidentally sent the new cadets to the wrong part of town, so they're completely on their own, and it's got so bad the rest of the police have pulled out. And oh no, here come the rioters. Lassard has come to see what's going on, and Mahoney and Jones run into his car. But oh no, looks like the rioters are going to get them. Yeah. Oh, look, Hightower is working as a florist.
You know, flowers and shit.
Blanks and Copeland have run into the riot leader, this guy with a feather in his beanie. He takes their guns and they run off down this side street. Oh, good, here's a place to hide. And oh no, the rioters have captured Lieutenant Harris.
Oh no!
He's holding him hostage on top of this roof and shooting at Cadet Thompson, so Mahoney goes up there.
Don't move, you bastard! Run, Thompson!
What's it gonna be?
So that's backfired. But hang on, what's this?
I want to watch you off these pigs.
I bet you do.
Featherbeanie's like, oh good, you can come and stand next to me then. Yeah! So Hightower saves the day and everyone's really happy. Well, Tackleberry isn't, because he didn't get to shoot anyone. Cut to the graduation ceremony where the entire class has passed, with the possible exception of Blanks and Copeland. Perhaps we're supposed to assume that they've been and murdered. 2 cadets are to receive the highest award ever presented, and that's Hightower and Mahoney. Mahoney's about to make a speech when... And that's the end of the film. So until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.